Subaru Corporation, previously known as Fuji Heavy Industries. Hey, I'm like Fitment Heavy Industries. Was founded in 1953. This is also the same year the first color television went on sale for around $1,175. You could have 1,100 cheesy roll-ups for that, or you could have a color TV. It's the math. Fast forward in time, and the Subaru Impreza was produced in 1992. I couldn't find the definition of Impreza, so I went to Urban Dictionary, where I found the meaning: four-door family shopping car with a large engine and a turbo shoehorned into a gearbox made out of milk chocolate. Now we get the big dog, not just an Impreza, not just the WRX, just an STI. Popping onto the scene in 2007 at the Tokyo Auto Show, this sexually transmitted infection infected everybody with a flat brim hat and vape pen, almost immediately. The 2015 Subaru Impreza WRX STI had an original MSRP between $34,000 and $38,000. Now, if you're not into blowing engines up, you could also get between $26,356 and $29,457 cheesy toasted breakfast burritos from Subibel. Those don't blow up engines, they just blow up the poo-poo hole. STI owners are known for puffing electric smoke and changing engines more than they change their underwear. But are they worth it? Today we sit down with an owner and have a good old chat. Driver! Ready for this? All right, Dukes of Hazzard, Dukes of Hazzard, Dukes of Hazzard. Welcome back to another episode of Driver. Wheels, tires, suspension, fitment. Oh wait, we should probably introduce our guests. We have a very special guest today. Oh, what the hell, man? All right. Today we're here with an elbow, a knee. Ani, get in here. Come on, Ani, get in here. Sit down. What do you think of my seat?
You call me an elbow?
A knee. Ani.
An
elbow.
What
do you think of the chair? What do you like? You like the chair? I ask everybody.
It smells like an old hobo.
Yeah, that's why I picked it up. All right.
Let's not beat around the bush.
How much did you pay for that grenade with wheels?
38,000, pretty sure.
Did it come with a Nerf gun?
Yeah, I actually upgraded it. Once I upgraded the wheels, they upgraded the Nerf gun.
Sounds about right for Subaru owners. But 38,000, so you must have bought that sucker brand new or something.
Yeah.
Wheels, tires, suspension, fitmentstries.com. We have a giveaway going up. You can slap the wheel too if you want. It's my job, but you can do it. I'm a good host. So. That was kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that. Are you going to hold the Nerf gun the whole episode?
Yeah, probably, because you get out of line.
You got to be safe, I guess. All right. So, that's a lot of money to drop on a four-cylinder. You agree?
I mean, I guess it really depends on your choice of vehicle. I mean, you could make a mistake and buy a ST.
Depends. I mean, depends are for old people.
And Ford drivers.
Ford drivers, brother, I'll tell you about Ford drivers, and we'll get right into it, don't worry. So I gotta ask, why an STI over an Evo?
It's the only one you could get without an antibiotic.
That's true, yeah. So do you really enjoy the World Rally Blue, or do you just like enjoy making bad decisions?
Well, I guess realistically, I'll tell you the truth. So I wanted a red one.
Evo?
No, I read STI.
Oh, okay.
So what happened was, I guess something with the ports or something, they went on strike. Couldn't get here in time, and I was rushing for a show, so I just kind of went with a blue one.
So you were trying to make it to a car show, so you bought a blue STI?
Yeah, it's like the worst Menards show I've ever been to.
You went to a car show at Menards?
Yeah.
And you bought the car beforehand?
Yeah.
So that's how they all show up there?
It was weird, but I mean, it wasn't like a bad show.
Right.
You got like snacks and got to see cool people.
You got snacks at the show?
Want one?
Like nuts?
I got some more snacks.
I don't want your nuts.
Well, if you want. You got a banana.
Thank you.
Chicken sandwich?
Is a phone? Is this a phone? Why'd you bring me so much food?
I can't afford an apple.
Do I look hungry?
Yeah.
Hello? Name 3 pros and 3 cons about the car as fast as you can right now. Go.
It looks like an Evo. Wait, is that a pro or a con?
That's up to you. To me, I guess I'd rather have Evo.
All right, so it's fun. You sit inside, it's like sitting inside a cockpit,
Okay.
and it looks cool on air.
Okay. 3 bad ones. Fast as you can, go.
I blew it up twice. It used to be a wrap green, and my air suspension kind of sucks on it right now.
Anyways, that's enough out of me. Let's hear from our extremely cool and loyal YouTube community. By the way, I know like 60% of you aren't subscribed, so you better subscribe so I can keep my job. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Jacob Figgins must have raced you and asked, how does it feel getting gapped by a stock Mazda Speed 3 and Mazda Speed 6?
Well, I got gapped by a Prius, so.
You got gapped by a Prius?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was just in the parking lot.
You hang out in the parking lot more than anybody I know. D4 Real is getting personal and asks, who's your daddy?
His name is Steven.
Can I be daddy?
Would you buy me fruit snacks?
Yeah. All right, little Jedi is looking to make the same mistake as you and wonders, is the WRX/STI a good first car in 2020?
Well, I guess 2020, I mean, everything is going wrong, so if you want something to go wrong, then it's 100% the best car.
All right, TGC has the real questions and asks, Shania Twain wrote the song That Don't Impress Me Much about your car. How does that feel?
I don't even know. I mean, did she really write that?
Yeah.
You
don't know Shania Twain?
Much? I know Shania Twain.
Love Shania Twain.
I feel like a woman, right?
Yeah, that song could be about
I think
you
you'd make
too.
a pretty girl, though.
I would make a pretty girl?
Yeah. Look at those eyes.
Shucks.
Brown Mr. Brown asks, why no big Wang Gang? P.S. I like them small or big.
Actually, I did have a GTC 300 APR wang.
That was a big old Wang.
A big old wang.
What happened?
I got sick of it,
Yeah.
and I sold it, mostly because obviously everybody else started going big wang gang.
Yeah.
And decided to go back to just a stock wing, and then took that off, and now it's that duckbill.
Man, you really changed your wings. Wang. Martin Ramirez has the deals for you. Would you be willing to trade your vape pen on wheels for one mint condition, first edition, still in the box Mexican pizza from Taco Bell?
I do like Mexican pizzas.
And they're discontinued. Did you hear that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, no more Mexican.
I just call them
pizzas at
pizza
Taco Bell.
though, because you know.
Yeah.
But actually, funny thing is I've never vaped. I'd probably die if I tried.
Yeah, you don't like vaping?
I've never
Well, we
done
got
it.
first here for Subaru fans. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we could do it and see how it goes.
No, I don't want you to die. We'll keep moving forward. That's enough YouTube community. So besides taking off the wrap and the intercooler with a bunch of rock chips and all that good stuff, what do y'all have done to that thing?
Upgrade the turbo.
Okay.
Just the factory one from Precision Turbo. Forged internals. Obviously the front mount. So it makes my hood scoop completely pointless now.
Right.
You know.
Why don't you take the hood scoop off?
I don't think it really works that way. What are you doing?
I'm just making sure it's not laced.
Laced with what?
I don't know. That was what I was looking for.
I'm gonna take a bite.
Nope. What else you got done on the thing? I know you got tons of money into this thing. Got big turbo, all right.
Well, I mean,
Keep her moving.
obviously a whole new block and motor, because the last one just kind of went
Yeah.
poopy. You know, I was
in
going
that.
to work. It actually sat here for about a week getting wrapped in that olive drab green. And then the next day, I mean, I didn't check my oil. I guess that's a common Subaru mistake. And I decided to take a little pull. I was running late to work, didn't let it warm up. I was heading down, you know, some Trans Am pulled up on me, and some old guys all like, let's do a pull, and I did. And that pull cost me a lot of money.
You blew it up racing a Trans Am?
So, yeah. So we did a little pull, whatever, got ahead of them, did my thing, got off the exit, let off the gas, and it just wouldn't idle anymore. Check engine light came on, and it sounded like an angry woman.
All right, okay. So how much money do you have to have into this thing by now? And like how much power is it making?
Not enough for what I put into it.
Do you have a rough estimate about where you're at?
I'd say maybe around 15, 16,000.
So what are you pushing?
Well, I guess it depends on what you trust. If you're going for with a Mustang, I think it was like 410, and the Dyno Jet, it was like 430.
It doesn't matter who you trust. You put $15,000 in a car, got 400 horsepower?
Yeah. Well, the first time we rushed it, you know, because I was doing the Crown Rally, and it was coming up, and I wanted to make sure it was broken in and everything. So
You broke it in, all right.
Yeah, actually,
You
when
just did the broke part.
yeah, when I hit like Indianapolis on the way back from Nashville, it was knocking pretty bad, and somehow I still made it back to Appleton.
All right, so I don't want to ask, but I have to. You talked about blowing it up. What all issues have you had with this car?
Well, obviously, besides that, it did go viral once.
How'd you go viral?
So
That's usually not good for Subarus
during
if they go viral.
a good old snowstorm, hit a nice ice chunk, messed up the front bumper, cracked it, got a new one, and then I trusted somebody I met at a show. Probably, not at Menards this time.
Okay,
and
good, I guess. Maybe.
This kid's dad had a shop and was gonna paint it.
Yeah.
The first time they painted it was just the bumper. Car wasn't there, so it didn't really match up in sunlight. It looked like 2 different shades of blue.
So you painted it wrong the first time?
Left the car with the bumper this time.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, it was like a Sunday night, 11 p.m. in like March. And I pretty much got told that his son was driving it and crashed it, hit a deer. And I thought it was a joke because it's 11 o'clock at night on a Sunday.
Yeah,
I was supposed to pick it up the next day. And then he goes, because before when I dropped it off, he's like, you want me to crash it before or after? Ha ha ha, So I thought it was all part of the joke.
He was a savage.
So I was
he told you he was going to do it.
Yeah, I guess. But he's like, what do you want to do with the deer? I was like, I don't know, put it on the wing. When I showed up there, this thing was chilling on the wing, blood everywhere on the side. It was fun.
So you broke your bumper, you take it to a kid you met. They
His dad
didn't
shop.
color match it
His dad
correctly
shop.
the first time?
Right.
Yeah, his dad's shop. And then he goes out and hoons it and smokes a deer and straps it to the wing.
Yeah.
If that ain't some Subaru shit I've never heard before, that is, what the hell?
Yeah, I got turned into like a State Farm meme. It was pretty cool.
So on top of all that, you've blown up the motor twice.
Yeah.
What is going on? I think it's time to get rid of the car, Ani.
See, I thought about it, but I think I'm just going to wide body it now and just
Yeah, nothing will go wrong then.
live a casual life.
All right, so you're keeping it. Do you have any advice for someone looking in to get a Subaru WRX STI?
If you're expecting a kid, that's not the right impulse buy. If you're anybody else, mine's for sale.
Wait, you just said you were going to keep it. Now you're selling it?
Well, okay, here's the thing.
Okay.
If the wide body thing does not work out, it's for sale.
Okay.
Does that work?
That
works.
All right.
We'll go with that.
So once he cuts it up, you can buy it. That about wraps it up, so thank you for tuning in. Oh. I knew it was laced. Don't forget wheels, tires, suspension.
Hold on.
Fitministries.com.
We'll take some shots of Cholula.
Yeah, because this is...
Here, we'll wash it. We'll wash it down.
I want to wash it out. I want to wash it down.
We're washing it down.
What? So you brought me a McChicken and banana, and now you're making me do a shot of hot sauce?
Yeah.
You Subaru guys are weird.
You talk too much, so we just need to quiet it down just a little bit.
I'm down. Thank you. Cheers. Oh. That was better than the McChicken with banana, but good news for you. I'm a good host. I got a gift for you.
What's that?
Yeah, sit back in your chair. Everybody on Driver Season 2 gets a gift. This is a big desk. So give me a second. Okay. So we got open cart racing for PC. That's for you, Ani. You get to keep it because Fuller didn't want it. So that's yours.
Fuller.
Rest in peace. Alrighty.
Right? Well, I guess that's it.